And in this session, we will be talking about how brands can integrate global strategies with deep local insights to expand authentically and effectively across diverse markets. And for this session, we are honored to welcome to the stage Ms. Nguyen, Marketing Head of OneGrab brand, Marketing Solutions and GrabMart at Grab Vietnam to the stage for hyper-local and putting people first to innovate and serve every Vietnamese. Please join me in welcoming.
Good morning, everyone. My name is V. In fact, I'm not supposed to be here, but my boss, chị Thanh Anh, the country head of Grab Vietnam, but she's on a business trip. So please allow me to represent Grab Vietnam to share our humble story. Today, I'm not sharing any framework or data or hardcore feature, but we're here to share our humble journey of the Grab beliefs and the Grab ways that guide us to innovate and to serve every Vietnamese. So over the past 10 years, Grab has evolved from a ride-hailing service to a super app ecosystem, and also 10 years of relentless tech innovation. And while some people might perceive us must be very like hardcore, function focused or promotion driven, but actually our approach is different. We never start with feature. We never start with solution first. We never fall in love with the latest technology or running after the trendy buzzword type. Because we don't just build tech for the sake of tech. We build tech to solve real-world problems, not by sitting behind screen doing the slide, but by listening to real people. And that's how we work. We always start with defining what are the challenges that individuals or communities might find in their daily life, and then figure it out what kind of solution we can leverage to solve them. And furthermore, how can we bring to life in a hyper-local manner? That's how we do. And by taking the hyper-local and putting people first approach, we can therefore maximize tech solution to serve not only our daily user, but also our partners and the larger community. And please allow me to share with these 5 following stories. So the first one, we think that tech should not disconnect or separate people, but instead, tech should foster gathering and socializing culture as well. And from our understanding, we see that gathering, eating still remain the Vietnamese signature way of bond. Hôm nay đi ăn nha, đi cà phê nha, có anh không ạ? But when we zoom into the consumer journey of ordering together, it's just too hassle because you need to pass the phone around, collecting individual orders because of too many customization in eating behavior. And then you need to chase people, nhắn lên để mình còn order, đúng không? And then you need to calculate the bill manually and then chasing people to give you the money back. And that's how we think that we should develop tech feature to solve this problem, because this problem just cannot be solved with promotion or communication campaign. And GrabFood proudly to be the first ever food delivery in Vietnam that developed this tech feature to make group ordering seamless. And we turned the whole process from manual to automated. You can send the group order link to any group chat that you want, and then set the cut-off time for everyone to insert their individual orders, and then ultimately unlock the promotion according to the group size. And then the best part is that no more Excel file to calculating the bill and then chasing the money, because the bills are just ultimately split and charged into each member bank account. So by addressing this, but nevertheless, we also use the bubble tea and coffee, the #1 selling cuisine in Vietnam. as an entry point to drive rapid adoption. So by addressing this local eating behavior, we can unlock instant impact and drive sustainable business growth. So that's the first case. Secondly, we think that besides serving the mass segment, we truly believe tech could further empower the more vulnerable groups like mom, because they are often still the solo soldier in their parenting journey. Let's see how it started with this video.
Cần sự quan tâm nhiều hơn, ưu tiên cho mẹ nhiều hơn. Nó là một cái gì đó mà cần được sự quan tâm từ gia đình và xã hội. Chị nói thật.
Yeah.
Being a mom is hard. Imagine doing all this alone. And in Vietnam, 9 out of 10 moms do all that without a car. By the way, Vietnam is really big. 1.5 million babies are born here every year. That's a lot of new moms. So Grab thought, why not do something nice, just for moms? They added this really nice thing in the app that lets drivers know if their passenger is a mom, so they can help her get into the car and put her things in the trunk. Oh, and they drive a little slower and brake gently too. Grab even checks to make sure. Hehe. Moms get 25% off rides to hospitals and clinics, 15% off rides to do all their baby shopping, and GrabMart discounts on groceries and baby stuff. Then, Grab made a sweet deal with 2 of the biggest clinic chains for pregnancies and babies. They also teamed up with Comfort. You know, the fabric softener? They put back support pillows and wet wipes in cars for moms. So nice, right? And this is just the start. More partners and benefits are coming soon. Moms don't really ask for help. I know mine doesn't. But when they get it, it really means a lot.
Thanks. I believe the video just said it all, that I don't need to repeat this slide. But I would like to share more is that the story behind of this local initiative, it didn't sit in any regional product development plan. It didn't sit in any annual marketing or business plan. It just popped up in Vietnam. Because it seems I was personally pregnant and just recognized the needs. And then we talked to many moms, like you can see in the opening video. She was the grabbers as well. And then getting the local insight. And then we went to pitch this idea with a bunch of team. Pitching to my own marketing team, commercial team, product team, operation team, driver engagement team, partnership team to bring this come true. And this is truly a local initiative that proudly developed by Vietnamese people to dedicatedly serve Vietnamese moms. And that's what we are really proud to make this come true. And it didn't start with any fancy business case or huge data first. It started with the strong belief that this is what Grab should do. Okay, so we also think that tech can further empower like the least digital, like our food merchant as well. The next video is gonna show you how tech can further enhance the appeal of the local yummy dishes.
When it comes to online shopping, photos matter. Because when we can't touch or feel the products, we shop with our eyes first. But mom and pop merchants like your favorite wonton mee stall, or that rojak van, or that friendly mee goreng uncle can't afford to shoot fancy food photos like the big guys. And without photos, this is how the menus look like on GrabFood. In 2023, 60% of GrabFood merchant menus lacked photos. And that's how these small businesses lose out to the big chains on delivery platforms. Again and again. So, we wanted to level the playing field. without spending on photo shoots, of course. Introducing Yum AI by GrabFood, our very own photo library of hyperlocal dishes powered by Gen AI. First, we had to identify all the dishes without photos on GrabFood. Then, the fun and pain began. The first few weeks were frustrating to say the least. But after lots and lots of testing, fails, we figured out the right prompts to get the results we wanted. We then used this as a standard prompt string each time. To finish off, a standard watermark was added to all the images. Next, we created a standardized database, basically telling it that ayam goreng crispy, and crispy fried chicken are the same thing. Then we matched the photos and mass uploaded them onto merchant menus in the app. Thousands of dish photos were generated, making Yum AI the largest photo library of hyperlocal Malaysian dishes ever made. Oh, and our merchant partners didn't have to do a thing. We left them a little message telling them what we did, and they could replace the photos if they wanted to. But almost all chose to keep the Yum AI photos instead. Well, because yummy photos are good for business.
Yeah. So in the era of AI advancement, Grab also believed that we should not leave no one behind. No one should be left behind. Even the least digital guys like our food merchant partner, and everyone should benefit from this tool. So since last year, Vietnam also adopted this regional solution. And today, every single merchant, even from the big guy to the hyperlocal one, can easily go into the merchant app and then request the AI assistant to create food menus, description, or even ask it to analyze the latest business performance and then suggest the ads and promotional campaigns accordingly. And by doing so, we can enhance the earning opportunity for the food merchant. Okay, we have gone through the 3 stories of tech that benefit individual groups, and now is the case that tech can further triple the impacts for all at once, not only the user, but also partner and the community. And it all starts with a real story as well. So I remember one day, one marketing member paid a visit to the beach just to realize that it's just too troublesome for the user and driver to find each other because lack of landmarks or precise address. And it really costs time and effort from both sides to navigate, and it's leading to very high cancellation rate that upset not only user but also driver and food merchant. So that's why we developed the O2O tech solution via this Find Me Here bench to help the user and driver easily find the dropped off or picked up location. And you know what? You might ask that why we choose such an old school bench that we can easily find in the church, in the temple. They exist for like decades, and they exist must be for a reason. First of all, because the local people just love it, and the local government love it too. And it's like a decades physical branding for us, right? And nevertheless, we can further inject the QR code that people can scan to discover the local food collection. And by doing so, we can further help the local government to promote the local tourism for both local people and traveler by enhancing the daily experience of transportation and food discovery. And the last story that I'd like to share is tech can further accompany and power the whole city's development. Even in the rich in tradition and heritage like Huế and why Huế, right? While many bigger cities, they just boom in economic, the Asian capitals like Huế just struggling find its own pace. And this is the time for Grab to make a first step to partnering with the local government to re-energize Huế for locals and tourists. So we do all of the digitization for transportation, tourism, promote Drink Don't Drive, even bringing back the traditional cycle here, and promote local food and attraction. Also do the training and uplifting local community for our driver and merchant. And all of the journey, it's just more important to do it in a hyper-local way, because it's not just about throwing the old for the new, but very important to do it in Huế way. So that's what we remind ourselves, to stay hyper-local that resonate with the local people. And this comes to the conclusion of my presentation. I would like to share more on the core beliefs that drive Grab forward. So firstly, we believe technology should always start with people, to serve people, not the other way around. Over the past decade, for us, it's not just about growing function, but about understanding the local challenges faced by individuals or community and find tech solutions to help them. And secondly, we strongly believe that technology should serve as a bridge, not as the barrier in the digital area, so that everyone can benefit from that, and it can help strengthen the fabric of our society. So we just hope that our sharing today can inspire brand leaders, media professionals, and all of people here to continue innovate with purpose. Because together we can create a future where technology not only solves problems, but also bring us closer together and drive meaningful change. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Ms. Nguyen.